Neymar has been missing when it mattered the most for Paris Saint Germain, but is the Brazilian starting to come into his own? Kylian Mbappe proves once again that he is what he is proclaimed to be. Bayern Munich are a good side, but are they a great one without Robert Lewandowski? United are willing to let go of Jesse Lingard, but at what cost? Why did the referee ask Holland for his autograph? We have all the major scoop and news stories in today's video. Some really interesting things happened earlier this week, so sit tight, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and find out about some of the most important news stories in the world of football. Arsenal figuring things out for this summer. It's becoming abundantly clear that Arsenal will miss out on a place in next season's edition of the Champions League. Not playing in Europe's top-tier competition is going to impact the club's revenue, but at the same time, the Gunners can't afford to sit quietly during the upcoming summer transfer window. Mikel Arteta's rebuild has to continue without any hindrance, so you can expect the Londoners to make some crucial moves. No one knows what will happen with Martin Ødegaard. The Norwegian is impressed during his loan spell at the Emirates, but the Gunners don't have an option to buy. Real Madrid are likely to demand a sizable transfer fee, which Arsenal might not be able to afford. This is why Edu & Co are looking at a few alternatives, including Norwich playmaker Emi Buendia. The Argentine playmaker has done well for himself in the Championship, scoring 12 goals and providing 15 assists in 33 games, and he's going to cost the club around €25 million, which would be a steal given how well he did in the Premier League last season. At the same time, the Gunners are going to revive their interest in Crystal Palace star Wilfried Zaha, who's been linked with a move away from the club for a number of years. The Ivorian has come into his own at Selhurst Park and deserves a bigger move. However, it remains to be seen if Arsenal will be able to make the move, since the Ivorian is going to cost at least upwards of €50 million. Tottenham interested in Southampton Stalwart. According to The Express, Jose Mourinho's side are stepping up their pursuit of Southampton centre-back Yannick Vestergaard. Spurs are in the market for a new defender and have also been credited with an interest in Inter Milan's Milan Skriniar. However, the Slovak is going to cost a lot of money, and Vestergaard is being seen as a cheaper alternative. With Toby Alderweireld nearing the twilight years of his career and Davinson Sanchez not as reliable as you'd expect, the Londoners know how crucial it is to have a stable presence at the heart of defence. Manchester United set price for Lingard. Jesse Lingard has been given a new lease on life ever since he left Man United for West Ham for a short loan spell. The 28-year-old has been in sparkling form for the Hammers, scoring 6 goals and registering 3 assists in only 8 Premier League outings. Things aren't going to work out for Lingard if he decides to return to Old Trafford and fight for his place. With Bruno Fernandes staking claim to the number 10 role, it's not easy to displace the Portuguese, and Lingard is not going to thrive in any other role. Therefore, a permanent departure makes all the right sense, and it isn't as if the Red Devils are keen to make the player stick around. Solskjaer understands that the attacking midfielder needs game time and won't stand in his way as long as West Ham are willing to pay £30 million. The London outfit has seen how good Lingard can be and are probably going to do business. El Clasico Watch. Arch rivals Real Madrid and Barcelona face off in La Liga's next match day. The weekend's Clasico will be vital for the title race. As things stand, Madrid are just 2 points behind Barcelona, who are trailing Atletico Madrid, the league leaders, by a solitary point. Diego Simeone's men have dropped points in recent games, and their lead at the top is no longer commanding. So who's going to win this encounter? Well, on paper, it seems like a tough game, but bear in mind that Barcelona have looked jaded after the international break. They needed a last-minute goal to get all 3 points against Real Valladolid. Although they have 6 wins on the trot, the team did look out of ideas against Valladolid, which might play in Madrid's favour. Zidane's men gave a great account of their skills against Liverpool, dispatching Jurgen Klopp's men 3-1. The upcoming game against Barcelona and then the second leg at Anfield is going to be a season-defining affair, but you can expect Madrid to come through. Marco Asensio is hitting form at the right time, while the defence is showing a lot of stability despite the absence of Sergio Ramos. Are you going to bet against Madrid in this game? What are your thoughts? Chelsea down Porto, but German duo struggles continue. Chelsea managed to win the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final against Porto 2-0, and more importantly, they've got 2 away goals to show for their efforts. Thomas Tuchel was happy with his team's performance, but admitted that compatriots Timo Werner and Kai Havertz struggled. Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell got on the scoresheet, but the scoreline didn't tell the real story of the game, given how much Chelsea struggled against the Portuguese outfit. Werner and Havertz were replaced in favour of Christian Pulisic and Olivier Giroud, who made the right impact. And Tuchel admits that the game was tough on last summer's recruits. I accept that it was a tough match for Timo and Kai today. They did not have their best day and we did not deliver so good. The connection between the deep 7 players that we needed for build-up and the front 3, we lost a bit the connection to them, Tuchel said after the win. Time is running out for these two. They might have cost a lot of money and are playing in the Premier League for the first time, but that can't be used as an excuse for their inconsistency. Somehow, they need to find their form if they're to avoid fading into oblivion at Stamford Bridge. Real reason for Holland autograph revealed. So the other day we talked about how a Romanian linesman raised eyebrows after asking Holland for an autograph following City's 2-1 win over Dortmund in a Champions League game. Octavian Sovr, the referee in question, was criticised by quite a few people for his actions. But, like we said earlier, let's not jump to conclusions without even knowing the facts. As it turns out, Sovr collects autographs from sports celebrities in order to auction them off for charity in his native Romania that supports young adults suffering with severe autism. SOS Autism Bihor Association President Simona Zlibut has told Gazeta Sport Urilor that autograph is for a noble cause. Maybe people don't know, but Tavi Sovr is directly involved in supporting this association. He's helped us a lot all these years. See? There was nothing to be worried about here. It was all for a good cause. Bayern nothing without Lewandowski. A knee injury ruled out Robert Lewandowski from the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Paris Saint Germain. However, with the form Bayern Munich were in, you wouldn't have expected the Bavarians to be impacted by the injury. As it turns out, the reigning European and German champs do seem bereft of ideas without their leading goalscorer. They lost the game at home 3-2 to Pochettino's men, and apart from leaking 3 goals, they didn't look like their usual best while going forward. Of course, the tie isn't over yet, but after shipping 3 goals at home, they don't have any advantage heading into the second leg at Parc des Princes, where the French giants are mostly very solid. Mbappe rises to the occasion, again. First it was Barcelona, and then it was Bayern Munich. Kylian Mbappe is not a wunderkind expected to be a big name. He's already a big star, and always rises to the occasion. Last year in the Champions League final, the French World Cup winner had a bad outing as PSG lost to Bayern Munich. This time around, it was his 2 goals that gave the Ligue 1 giants a great chance of progressing to the semi-finals and extracting some sort of revenge after last year's heartbreak. The World Cup winner has 8 for the season in the competition and more knockout goals than Thierry Henry managed in his whole career. In the absence of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo from the Champions League quarter-finals for the first time since 2005, Kylian Mbappe once again emphasised his capability to claim their crown as the game's outstanding player. Bayern clawed the game back to 2-2 through headers from Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting and Thomas Müller, but just as it seemed that Hansi Flick's side were going for the killer blow, Mbappe galloped down the left, gave Neuer a cold stare before sending a brilliant finish in at the goalkeeper's near post. The second leg against Bayern is going to be a perilous affair for sure, but with Mbappe hitting form at the right moment, perhaps PSG's time has come to finally win a trophy that the club's owners have been craving for so long. Neymar out to prove a point. With Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi nearing the twilight years of their careers, the Ballon d'Or title is up for grabs. Kylian Mbappe has already staked his claim, while Erling Haaland will also be part of the discussion in the coming years. However, in the midst of all this, we seem to forget about Neymar, who left Barcelona for PSG in order to step out of Messi's shadow and finally win the award. European glory has evaded the Brazilian, but it appears that things are slowly falling into place. Neymar had a really good outing against Bayern Munich, and it was his pinpoint crossfield pass that made the score 2-0 in favour of the French giants. Largely due to Mbappe's form, Neymar's performances are being ignored, but that doesn't hide how crucial the 27-year-old has become to Pochettino's outfit. The forward is playing with purpose, is more mature and pragmatic in his approach. The time has come for Neymar to prove his credentials, and you can no longer blame him for not trying or giving his best. So, that's it for today. We hope you liked what you saw. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe.